Okay, so welcome to day 20 of me scaling my marketing consulting agency to 10k a month. Nice round number today. 20th of January, about two-thirds of the way through the month. Yeah, almost the first month of the year already gone. It's been very quick, as time always is when you look at it in reverse. But very long day today. As you can see, I'm still in my work uniform. It's like 11 p.m. because I did an evening shift today. I've got another one tomorrow as well. But I was sat at my desk here from like 8 a.m. this morning. I wasn't working that entire time because, to be completely honest with you, I started feeling the stress like a lot today and just crumbled for a few hours, to be honest, under it. Since then, I've had like quite a few realizations in terms of, okay, in terms of service delivery, I really need to sort this out basically because this is the thing that is called the root of my stress. Like, I'm booking in a good amount of calls, but I cannot see it as a good thing as long as I don't believe or am not seeing good results for my clients. Because every sales call that I have from now, if I can't show to myself that I can get good client results, is me taking a sales call, trying to convince people that I can do a good job when I'm not even sure if I can. But obviously, the thing is, I know I can because obviously I have. It's just a case of taking clients at volume when I'm working two jobs. You know, trying to sleep as well would be nice. Um, I'm working 12 hour days and still not being able to contact all the leads, you know, straight away. Or there's more that I can do for sure, and that's me, being honest about that. Is that sometimes I'll get the email and I'll be doing something else, or I'll be at work and there are only a finite amount of times that I can like nip to the toilet to like take calls like throughout my 6 to 10 hour shift at Audi. Um, and I tend to put focus more on my leads than my clients. And that's just me being honest. And I need to put focus equally between mine and theirs because I can't just let their leads go when not only that, but I am financially what's even the word, incentivized to take those calls and try and book them in because I will get a fee for that, 15%. So yeah, I think it's a case of I got very stressed about it. I've tried to push it away. I need to retake control, and I need to start to find ways basically to get back on track with it and improve it. What I'm looking at now is basically trying to work out, okay, when there's blank spots in my calendar, how can I make sure that, not when there's blank spots, when my calendar is full but doing something else, whether I'm at work at Audi, whether I'm in the middle of a sales call, how can I make sure that someone is getting on the phone or that basically all the leads are being reached out to straight away as much as possible? And I'm starting to look at all sorts of options with that. I'll keep you updated with how that goes, but I'm just trying to brainstorm. Like, I don't have the most amount of money, obviously, to invest at the minute because I'm just completely reinvesting into all my ads. Obviously, I've bought various programs to just really try and ramp everything up with my business. Potentially, well, it's not like I have no money in the business account whatsoever, but I have a feeling that trying to basically set up a small call center or at least have somebody that can be available to call up all my leads is, asking a lot when, I just don't know. To be honest, I just don't know what the going rate is for that. To have somebody that I can personally train to call my own leads and leads of my clients, because obviously that requires a whole process in terms of, well, how much do they get paid? Do they get a percentage because they're a setter? I don't know. I do not know how the commissions or the payments work for setters at all. So I'm basically going to try and look into that tomorrow when I'm working in the morning. Because to have somebody that's available, no one can be available 24/7. Obviously, a call center can, because they can do shifts, but I'm really not at the stage for that. And neither do my clients pay enough money to be worth that. And again, it's that thing of, if I get someone that does do that, that instantly pushes up my price. Firstly, it instantly pushes up my value to my clients, to know that their leads will be spoken to, preferably probably by a female, because my clients, they offer treatments to women. That will undeniably bring up the appointment booking rate, to be completely honest. Me calling them, a lot of the time they're thinking, who's this guy on the phone talking about some treatment? It's kind of, I don't know, how can I know what they're thinking at the end of the day? But in my head, I'm thinking there's probably two thoughts there, which is, was this guy talking about, in terms of like competency around the aesthetic treatment side of things? Unless I'm technically, usually in clinics, it tends to be, if there's a guy around at the clinic, it's because he's the doctor. But clinic owners themselves tend to be like women, obviously. I just dropped my microphone. And the practitioners tend to be women as well. And obviously all the clientele tend to be women, and all the people at reception tend to be women. So it's just what they're used to, what they're conditioned to, and they're not. It's kind of throwing people off, I think, when I'm calling them up, and they're thinking, "What's all this about? Is this right? Is this like what I signed up to, etc., etc." So I think that could push up things. I just need to find out how to implement this. And the SD card just went full, because obviously it's just full of all these videos from the last 20 days, loads of them. Anyway, as I was saying, I need to sort that out basically, and sort it out fast. I do think, in terms of all the stress around the business, that's like where it lies. And I imagine from you watching the videos, even if you were to go through the last 3 videos of me talking about stress and all these things, is that you probably realise basically that is the bottleneck, that is the problem. If I just solve the fact that my client results aren't the best, then instantly it makes my value greater. It does loads of things. It pushes up my income to begin with, because if I get good client results, I get good commissions, I increase my income. Secondly, it makes me more confident, me more happy, because I know that I'm delivering and providing a good service to my clients. And thirdly, I don't know, the main two are there. But if I can get that, I guess the third part is that I can scale my business very well and quite quickly, to be honest. If I can provide a very good result to all the people that I'm working with currently, they'll all give good testimonials as well. The more people I get on from the ads as well, they'll give good testimonials. And before I know it, the thing is, I can put up my prices. I'll have a full list of testimonials to, read off to people that aren't sure if they want to go ahead. All of these things, basically. In terms of the calls that I've been having and the people that I've closed recently, they've not actually asked to see a testimonial, which is like, in my head, I'm thinking, with my pricing, if I can make sure that I get good client results and really show off my value, then I don't see a reason why I wouldn't be able to push up my prices even, because people are paying that $299 setup fee without even hearing much of. Obviously, during my presentation, I speak about one of the results I got from my clients, but they don't ask to see the video of her actually saying, like, this is real, he did get me this, even though it's obviously there. Don't ask for anybody else's, don't ask for anyone else's opinion either. So yeah, basically, this is the breakthrough of today. It's taken a lot of stress and anxiety and upset, basically, to get to that point of me actually realizing that, which is quite an obvious point. If I just sort that out, then I don't need to be anxious, because there's not much to be anxious about. If I'm delivering a good result, if I'm getting calls booked into the calendar, then if my sales is bad and I don't convert them, then that's just on me. I just have to get better at sales. But if the fundamentals of what I'm selling do not work, then that is, well, it's a business killer, isn't it? If you're not providing a good service or the thing that you promise. And that shouldn't need to be the case, and it won't be. So I'm going to brainstorm tomorrow what I can do to sort those issues out, and then I'll get back to you on day 21, because it's about, well, it's like 20 past 11 now. I'm going to try and get some sleep, and I'll probably be at the desk working again from about 8 o'clock tomorrow, so I'll see you then. And again, it's another 4 p.m. till 10 tomorrow, so that could be like a 14-hour day. But the good thing is that for the rest of the week after tomorrow, I don't have any work. I don't have any work except from a meeting on Sunday afternoon where we all have to go into work. But yeah, that's all.